Hey everyone, Valorant Fatman here, and today we're gonna be looking at Vandal skins and which ones are the best. Once again, I'm gonna ask for your like, support, and let's try to reach 25 likes today. Hopefully, with this video, you will know which Valorant skins are the best and which are not so pretty for your price. With that, you can decide which skins you could buy or which skins you could end up missing out. But we're gonna be looking at all the Vandal skins, and let's get started. We have every single skin you're looking right now that is on sale or in the store. And let's get started. I'm gonna be starting with the best skin of them all, and I feel like it's gonna be a pretty close tie-up, but that is the Elder Flame. You can't beat up Elder Flame, and it's for a fair reason. It's one of the most used skins in Valorant, and it's a very good reason for that. It basically moves, it's a bit harder to shoot, but it's pretty good. I don't think there's much more to say that if you have a pet live dragon that is actually a Vandal as well. It's simply a great design. It took the Valorant developers a long time to create this one, and it's a really good. Can't say much more about it, but I feel like another one deserves an S tier, and that is the Prism skin. The Prism skin is just so beautiful. I feel like they almost tie in which one is the better, but the Prism skin is so good. I mean, it's perfect. Like, it's futuristic, it's simplistic, it's minimalistic, it shoots lasers, it gives you a better feeling of recoil in a sense, like psychologically, and it's just better in all aspects. You really want this skin because sometimes you might even feel like you play better. Now, I guess we could talk about the other skins now. So the glitch pop is something that has been in my mind from time to time. Now, it's either a low S, so if you already have these two skins, then it's a low S, or it's an A. Like, it's really good, don't get me wrong. An A is really good, but it cannot compete with an Elder Flame and a Prism. Like, it's Prime skin, like, it's so good. The Prime skin and the Elder Flame is so good. And the glitch pop is really good as well, especially if upgraded, but it feels like kind of something is missing, and I still feel like this is a very strong A or a very low S. Elder Flame wins, but this one is still the top 3, to be honest. Now we have this, futuristic, or not really futuristic, more of a steampunk type of skin, and it's really good because I feel like it wasn't a battle pass, if I'm not mistaken. It's really exciting to see this skin, but it doesn't have any effect, so I would either say it's a B or a C. Now, why exactly? I really feel like this skin is pretty good. I guess it's from a battle pass, that's why I would put it at a B. It's not the best skin, but it's pretty cheap. Now we have the Hive Mind. Now the Hive Mind is at C. It just feels a bit off. It's a kind of bland. The only good thing about it is, like, you have these type of queen eggs in type of skin, but it doesn't have any effects. If this would have effects, that would be crazy. But battle pass skins usually don't ever have effects at all. I feel like these two could actually compete. Like, both of these are from battle pass, and I guess I could put this at B and this at C, just because this one is really just bland, looks bland to me, while this one has a bit more detail and a really nice design overall. I would put this one at D tier. Simply put, it's cheap. Really don't feel like a lot of people are using this skin anyway. It's very situational when it's used. I feel like there are a lot better ways. Now, I feel like also we could put this at D. We could put this skin, the normal one, because it doesn't really stand out. It doesn't tell us much. And I feel like if you're gonna buy one of these skins, you're not gonna be using the basic skin anyway. So, just my honest thoughts, like, it's still a great skin as a default, but overall it's not that good. Now we also have, I guess we can go from the start. So this skin is nothing special. It's alright in a sense, but it still doesn't really stand out. It's kind of literally really businessman, official, so on. It's great. Yeah, it's great, but if you want the skin, you usually don't go for this one unless you're looking for something professional overall. Now, if you're looking for a pro version, this is what I would recommend. I would put this at a B tier. Like, you can one-tap people with this, you can look really stylish. The only problem with this skin is it's a bit more expensive than others, and I feel like, it's really still good. It has multiple variants. I feel like this one is at the bottom of C tier. It's not really that perfect in my honest opinion. But I guess we could put this at D tier as well, at the top D tier, so it's a bit below C. It doesn't really provide anything much. And also, oh man, I don't like this one as well, but actually I would put this one at C tier and I would put this one at D tier. I just don't like this type of skins. Like, they're not that great. If you want a good skin, you're usually looking for a nice design, right? You look at this Prime, look at Elder Flame. Like, you're not looking for just a single color, because then you can also just use the normal skin almost, right? Even the Hive Mind is a bit better, and I don't feel like these skins sell that well. Like, yeah, they're kind of like in CSGO Fade, but not much more than that. And I feel like, and I seriously feel like, one of the best skins over here is in the Battle Passes is this one. Now, this one is pretty early. I think it was in Act 2. And I feel like this is one of the best looking Battle Pass skins there is. Except for the melees, of course. We also have this, you know, Japanese one, which I would also put at, somehow a lot of people still use it, but it's not sold that much. Like, some people use it, some people don't. Simply put, you want to put this at either low B or kind of mid C, I guess. It looks still nice. It's really beautiful, but a lot of other skins came out that just, you know, stumble on it. So I feel like, yes, I would actually say it's better than Hive Mind, to be honest. So we could put it at that. What else do we have? All right, so we have the Lux, and the Lux is pretty much great, but it's very simplistic, so we have to put it at a low C. Overall, I don't have to say much about the Lux. It's great in my honest opinion, but it doesn't provide that much of any difference than, for example, I don't know, the Battle Pass skins. We have the Reaver. The Reaver goes no doubt into the S tier, in the low S tier. Simply put, you can prefer the Reaver over these two. It doesn't really matter that much in S tier. But the Reaver is just such a big demand. So the Reaver was back in beta, but no, when the beta ended, the skins didn't exist, right? So what they did is they re-released the Reaver and it sold like crazy. Like, everyone is using this skin, or this skin. Nobody is using like this skin, for example. I never saw this in the game before. I never saw this in the game before, or this, and it really tells you a lot. But now we have the Winter one, which the Winter one is pretty nice, and I'd put it at A tier. Simply put, it like glows, it has its own story and its own glass, and I feel like it has really pretty effects. Now, the only problem with the skin is it's festive, so it's only used 6 months of the year. So if you have multiple skins, you will have to change it, or otherwise you will look weird. But overall, if you like it, this will get you pretty far during the winter. But over the summer, if you're wearing this skin, some people will look at you weird. Nah, I'm joking. If you have skins overall, that's a pretty good sign. Overall, I'd say this one, the Wasteland, is one of the best skins there is, like, so far for the A tier. Like, it's somewhere in the middle. It looks kind of scrapped and built. The hype for this skin went by pretty fast. Simply put, I feel like a lot of other skins as well came by. I guess it could be in upper B or lower A, but it looks pretty nice. Now, this one is not really my style, and don't get me wrong here, it's a beautiful skin, but I'll have to put it somewhere around C. So if we look at this again, we have this. I feel like all of these are in correct order, more or less. So maybe this one is up here if we organize this. You know, the Hive Mind is still on top. Maybe this could be up here a little, but these ones are definitely on the lower bottom. This one could definitely go up here, but it doesn't matter that much because they tie up together. And there you have it, all the Valorant Vandal skins in one place. Do you agree with my list? Do you not? Leave a comment down below. Subscribe for more Valorant content. And this is Fatman Valorant, seeing you next time. Thank you so much for watching.